Good morning, boys and girls. We are starting a new week, so we have a new lesson for you for your virtual PE. Today, we're going to talk about how to throw a ball. Throwing a ball is, you might think, well, I know how to throw a ball, but there's a right way and there's a wrong way. So, I'm going to try to give you some instructions. Let me get this. I'm going to try to give you some instructions on how to throw a baseball correctly, or a softball for you girls. First of all, most of your hands are going to be small, so we want to take a 3-finger approach over the ball instead of a 2. As you get older, you can use 2 fingers. Your hands get bigger. But right now, you want to put 3 fingers over the top of the ball. As you see on the ball, we have some seams. See the horseshoe here? We always want to grip the ball across the seams when we throw. If we throw it with the seams, it's hard to see on here. The net ball has a tendency to tail and move as you throw it because the seams catch the wind. So I always want to try to grip the ball with 4 seams. So when it comes out of your hand, you have 4 seams in the air, just like that. First thing we want to do is put it in our hand and know how to hold it. We do not want to choke it back into our palm. And we talked about having that little space there when we were shooting basketball. Okay? Same thing when you throw a ball. You don't want to stick it all the way back in your palm like this. You want to hold it out in your fingers, thumb underneath, relaxed, and you want a little space in there. So when you throw the ball, you're pulling down on your fingers and your wrist. Okay? So, first thing I want you to do, and you need to ask your parents, if you have a pitch back, that's a good thing to use. You have something in the yard you can throw into with a net that'll bounce back to you. When I was a kid, we used a block wall, a concrete block wall or a brick wall, and I would throw the ball against the wall for hours and hours, just throwing and throwing and throwing. Then I'd field it with my glove, and I'd throw it, and I'd field it, and I would throw it in there and make it bounce up in the air, short hop and hit the wall and come up in the air and catch it. So these are things you can do to help improve your fielding and your catching, but also we really want to concentrate on how to throw the ball. So I've gripped the ball 4 seams, 3 fingers. When we throw a ball, let me see how I need to get here on the camera. When we want to hold the ball up here at our chin, and we want to bring it down by our thigh. Okay? A lot of people want to bring it straight back to their ear and throw it. That's called short arming. We don't want to short arm the ball. We want to get full extension. We want a long arm back. Okay? And as if you notice, that ball is pointing straight away from me. Okay? This elbow's tucked. We don't want to have this hand out flying around like this. Keep this elbow tucked and point it at our target. So I'm long arming, and we call this putting it on the shelf. Pretend there's a shelf above you. Long arm, put the ball on the shelf, and point it away. And you say, why am I pointing the ball away from you, Coach? Because I'm throwing it this direction. Well, you are, but you're pointing it that direction. So when we throw the ball, we want to step with our opposite foot. I don't think you can see me on the camera, but I am. There you go. I'm stepping forward, putting the ball up on the shelf, and I'm getting that elbow up. And that elbow is pointing right at my target. All right, Coach, raise it back up to me now. All right, so now when I get ready to throw and I rotate my hips, look where the ball's facing now. It's facing forward. When I unrotate my hips, where's the ball facing? Away. Rotate my hips, ball's forward, and I throw the ball. So there's all kind of things. You just work on throwing the ball against the wall and getting that ball up on the shelf, elbow forward, rotating the hips, and throwing. Finish across your body from your right side to your left hip pocket if you're right-handed. If you're left-handed, throw across, finish on your right pocket. So we want to throw this ball against the wall just over and over and over. Field it with your glove. Catch it with your glove. If you can get where you can throw some short hops on the wall and make it pop up in the air. And this is going to help you be a better thrower. Okay? let's try to do this at least for 20 or 30 minutes a day, and maybe multiple times a day, okay? 2 or 3 times this week. Coach, you got anything? All right, we'll see y'all next week, boys and girls.